reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
There's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Grabbed by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He'll hand it off. That's a strong stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got loving what they're seeing from this back.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the left side. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Fights off the defender. Are in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Third down, it's a handoff. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Close to the tight end. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set, 2nd down play here. And the single back takes the handoff. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's the handoff. Fighting him off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's caught, still going inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. You cut into the lead and put 3 on the board. Or you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Takes the field. The last possession, he moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. And they'll use the ground game here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PED puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff running right. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing with third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To throw, it's Bailey. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He shreds the tackle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's checking it deep again. Pass caught down at the 20. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. That one straight down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Graham down the middle. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air. It's Bailey. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. He's got room to run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Hurricanes churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And 3rd and short, try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And here's the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, good tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Second down play coming up for this offense. With sure hands, it's Clark. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Hands off to the left. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the ball spotted at the 17. Could have been better off just taking a knee. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Makes an open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Moore. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using the ground game now. Tailback has the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Hurricanes come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. To throw. It's Bailey. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Now they're trying for the point after to make it a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a wide receiver screen. Second down after that completion. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offense. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback operating an empty set. From the shotgun, drops back. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble now. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and it's a fumble. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. They get him down, but the return could be a game-changing moment.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Hand off to the single back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bailey. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grinding away on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. Send the back in motion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a fourth down.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw to the left. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets made on the out route.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. He'll ride the back again here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Spot in the national divisional championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Fights through the tackle. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Of course, in the playoffs, is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yep.